Okay, important subject here today. Don't make promises that you can't keep. It sounds obvious, right? And we've talked about it on this page before, but it's a big problem. You can't make promises through your marketing and your sales that you can't then deliver through your operations. And it's a really easy mistake to go down because when you're trying to close a deal, when you're trying to generate leads, you want to make sort of big, sexy promises and get people really excited. And that's important, and you should want to get people excited. But you have to understand that for the long-term health of the relationship, if you set yourself up, if you make too grand of a promise and then you can't meet that with your operations process, you're going to disappoint that customer, disappoint that client, and the relationship's not going to be anything close to what it could be. Simple example. So obviously this happens sort of in a big picture way when you're marketing and trying to close sales and win new clients. It also happens in just your like ongoing relationship. And simple example of that is when somebody asks you, hey, how long is it going to take you to get this project back to me? A client asks you that question, and maybe the answer is it's going to take about 3 days. Well, the temptation for most business owners is to be like, oh, yep, I'll get it to you in 2 or 3 days. And then what happens is we inevitably get delayed and the thing ends up taking 5 days and people don't, and so then you're late basically. And then they're disappointed, all because you set the wrong expectations. The much better way to do it, if you know it's gonna take you 3 days, say, hey, I'll have it to you in 5 days, and then you exceed the expectation and you make them happy. It's a really big deal. Be very conscious of the promises that you make. It's important that you can deliver and exceed the expectations that you create.